Good morning. Well, oh, there's Pietje. Hello. Hey. Hoe vind je? Hey, buddy. He's our local marina cat. He's awesome. His name is Pietje. Yep. Cheerio, mate. Well, there is a downside of living on a boat in a marina, and one of them is this. Look at that. It rained a bit and it froze. So that is slippery as hell. So I better be careful then. Well, it's a beautiful day. Sun is out. So I'm gonna get some groceries in a minute. Or maybe not. Yikes. Well, winter has arrived and grocery shopping has to wait. Well, this is the first real snowfall here in Amsterdam. So I think rush hour will be busy. Oh, it's getting cold as well. It's around, well, maybe 2 degrees Celsius. That's about it. Thank God I have central heating. Morning. Well, it's today the 27th of November 2024 and it's miserable outside. Oh yeah. It's raining since I woke up at about 5:30 this morning. And it will get worse today. There is a storm warning. It's I forgot the name, but I will drop it down here somewhere. There or there. Here it is. And that's a storm that came over from England, the UK towards us. And it can turn into the storm of Polly, the storm last summer. Well, our national weather station has upgraded the intensity of the storm from code yellow to code orange. And here's what they predict. So yeah, they're taking it really seriously, so am I. In these charts, Amsterdam is about there. So I think the biggest part of the storm will miss Amsterdam, according to this. But you never know. I mean, we'll see. It will end in my area, and that's this area there. Around 8 o'clock it's over. So I'm guessing, hoping, keeping my fingers crossed that this will not be so bad as Storm Polly last year. This is called Storm Connell. There it is. Connell. Well, I will stand and watch and we'll see. Well, that storm here, Storm Connell, a couple of days ago, to me it was nothing. I just floated, bobbed around a bit, and that was it. But that's also due to the weight of this boat. It's about 25 metric tons. So it takes a lot of force to get it moving. It did for sure, but yeah, it was no biggie to me. It was a big storm, but it was not comparable to Storm Polly last year. So yeah, that's I don't have any footage. I mean, it was dark as hell. So, and there was nothing to film. I mean, nothing happened. So that was a good thing. Yeah, so let's continue with something else. There you go. As you probably know, my swim plateau at the back here, this one, is also my grey water tank. And like, oh, hear the wind picking up here. Hope you can hear me. But like any water tank, grey water tank, I can pump it out. Over there, can you see the hole? That's what I'm talking about. So if I get back to my engine room, as you can see here, there's a little cable hanging there. And if I hook that up to one of my my batteries, I can pump it out, the grey water, the content of the tank, into the water I'm floating in. So when I stored my cushions around here, I noticed a cable over there. Hope you can see it. It's a black one. Let me get in there a bit. It's tight squeeze again, but sorry for the wrong angle. But there's a little black cable. And it does nothing. So that gave me a hint. This behind here is my generator. Oh, there goes the light. Well, over there, that's my gen set, and there's the cable just lying there. So that could mean this was the starter button for my gen set, my generator. But on the other end, I don't believe that, and let me tell you why. Before, well, after I get out of here. Ha! Whee! Oh. So, I think this is the button. So when it was connected to that other part, or in which way or another, I don't know. When you push it, it dumps the content of the grey water tank into the outside water. And that's illegal here in Holland. It's not allowed to do that anymore. So that's why, if I pull this, there it is. Nothing happens. Apart from some insulation. But yeah, I believe it's that. I mean, you could always also state that this is a starter button for my genset, but that doesn't make sense to have it here on the aft side of my cabin. And also there's a starter button on my dashboard for my genset. So I believe this is for the grey water. There are some pumping stations here in Holland where you can pay some euros, I don't know how much, and pump it out, and it's fine. But there is, of course, a thing. So, what is the thing I was talking about? Well, in order to check for the government or the authorities, to check if I'm dumping my grey water into the water, they need to come aboard and check the possibility to do so. But this is my house, so they can't come in. So they have to catch me doing it in the act. And that's highly difficult. I mean, you can see it on the outside, and yeah, you just say, oh, it's just some water from my exhaust or whatever. It doesn't matter. They're not allowed on board. But the other thing is, they're not checking it. No way. And there's more. The thing is, there are some pump stations around, but they are few and far apart. There's only a handful of them around here in Amsterdam that I know of, and 5 is a handful, and it's not even that. It's less. And then most of them are broken. So what do? Well, you do what 99.9% of all the other boats do. Dump it. They still do it. Commercial vessels do it. 9 out of 10 boats, non-commercially, just private boats, do it. And it's just nuts. Why wouldn't you dump it? I mean, we're not throwing in chemicals or whatever. It's just human waste. If you do it in still standing water, that's a no-go. Then you get that really nasty bacteria in the water. But if you do it on flowing water, it doesn't matter. I mean, it will dissolve, and nature will take care of itself. And yeah, the other thing is, if they find me, fine me. I mean, I will pay the fine, and then continue doing it, because the fine is about 75 euros, something like that. I don't know for sure, but yeah, go to a pump station, get there, go there, costs you fuel. Then you have to pay for it. Do that a couple of times, and you have earned your money back. It's just the way the Dutch government works. They invent a law, but they don't follow up on it. They just say, well, it's illegal to do it, sort it out, bye. But the police officers or other government agencies are not allowed on my boat to check. So who thought of that? So yeah, that's the issue with the grey water tank. I'm not the only thing I'm pumping out is, well, I haven't done it yet with this boat, is the grey water tank. I will never ever pump out bilge water that contains chemicals, oil, traces of oil or fuel or whatever. I will never ever pump that out. I will pump it into a container and get rid of it at the city dump for free. So there's no need to do so. And also the bilge on this boat is completely dry, so I'm fine. Oh, but I am going to put this one back because I feel a draft coming through that hole this was covering. So yeah, and look, that's not a pretty sight, is it? Not that this will help much, but it does a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna put it back. Good morning, guys. It's Friday the 29th of November, around 8:30 in the morning, and it's a beautiful morning. I mean, really. Let me show you. So let me take you outside. Look at this. Sun is rising. There's some weird muck in the water. I don't know. Oh, you can't see it, I think. It's a bit weird. It doesn't look like oil or something, but it shouldn't be there. Some more over there. The rest of the marina is filled with it as well. So that's a bit weird, but nothing I can do about it. Look at this. It's chilly. It's 3 degrees Celsius. Well, you can see the condensation on the outside dripping off. On the top side, it looks like frost. It is. Haha, this is ice. Wow. Oh, you can see it glistening over there. Look at that. All those shiny ice crystals. Awesome. I looked at my phone and it said it was 3 degrees. But apparently it's colder than that. Let me go up front a bit. Whee! Well, my deck is not frozen here because I have my heater on, because inside it's well over 20 degrees Celsius. Thanks to my Cabola heating system. It's just a central system and it's awesome. So let me show you the temperature inside. Oh, let me turn the blower off a bit. I'm preparing to do some dishes again. It says 19.5 degrees Celsius. And you see this little indicator blinking. That means the temperature is still going up. A little bit of condensation on the inside here because I am boiling water to do the dishes. That's the only downside of this boat. I don't have warm water from the tap yet. So that's a bit of a bummer. Well, remember in the previous episode I told you I needed your help, the mechanics amongst you. It has to do, it all has to do something with my gearbox. There's something wrong apparently with the ratio. It should be 3:1 or 1:3, I don't know. And in my case it's 1:1. A friend of mine told me that needs to be at least 1:3 or 3:1. So yeah, I will go down below after I do the dishes. Just clean up shop a bit. And I will take you down below and show you everything about it. And yeah, hopefully you can help me with that. Right, so I'm in the belly of the beast. And the issue with the gearbox, this one, is the ratio. Let me show you the ratio. Well, let me get the camera in there a bit. I hope you can see. It says ratio 1:1. Oh, let me get it out of there. Whee! And now I can't see anything. Right, there you are. But apparently the ratio should be 1:3 or 3:1, at least, he told me. So guys, what do you think? Is the ratio 1:1, is that good? Or does it really need to be a different ratio? And in that case, that means a new gearbox. The reason why I ask you, and because my friend is not a mechanic, but he is pretty wise about engines and boat engines especially. But yeah, this boat is not the fastest. It's 1800 RPM. She will do 13 to 14 kilometers an hour. I will do the maths, and you see it in knots and miles underneath in the bottom of your screen. And because if the ratio is wrong, that means I can drop the RPM but still maintain the same speed. So it might mean that the boat will not go any faster, but she will be more economically fuel-wise. So that's my question, guys. If you know anything about it, please help me out. It's Bison transmission. It's made in Turkey. Yeah, made in Turkey. Serial number 3107/17. I don't know. Chickadee. Well guys, if you know anything about transmissions, marine transmissions that is, please help me out. Let me know if it's fine or not, or if it needs to be changed out, or what the possibilities are. Please let me know, because I don't know. Okay guys, thanks. What do you think about my new chair? Well, it's a throne. It's my toilet. It's the Nature's Head toilet. I had it up for sale, but nobody's want to pay that kind of money for it. I mean, Nature's Head toilet is apparently the best in the market up to this point, but it's hellishly expensive. It's over 1,200 euros, so that's about $1,400 US, I believe, something like that. So instead of selling it, I'm going to use it. So that whole dumping process has been eliminated with my grey water fuel tank and all that. So that I will install this in the upcoming video. I am going to adjust my steps as well some more. I mean, I'm still not happy with it, and I will explain why in the next video. That will be up and running next week, somewhere around there. In about 3 hours I'm gonna watch Formula 1 again. Max Verstappen again, four times world champion, so that's amazing. So the rest of the season 2 races remaining are a bit boring, but maybe not, maybe so, we'll see. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. It's totally free. It will cost you no money at all, and you can undo it at any time you like. But please don't. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.